everybody, and welcome to the next episode of Pocastination with Saishree and Vidita. This episode is going to be all about music. And Saishree, do you want to tell us what it's about?
It's all going to be about music and also a little about diamonds and gold and a little bit
And
about
jewelries.
jewelry.
Yes.
So yeah, this is going to be a really exciting episode, and I'm so glad that it's our 11th
11th episode.
episode. So let's get started, and we have our guest. This is our guest.
Here.
So please introduce yourself.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Abish Shakya, and I love to play music, and I'm into dealing with jewelries, diamonds, and I graduated from GIA Thailand 2 years back. So right now I'm working with my dad in our jewelry store. So yeah, that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So how did you start off with music? Like,
Okay, music. I guess my dad has a big influence on me when it comes to music because, I mean, don't get me wrong, because he never played any instrument, you know.
Okay.
So, but the music he used to listen to were from the 60s, 70s, 80s, you know, all of the classic rocks, mostly rock, and some of the classic pops, but mostly rock. So I guess I grew up with that kind of music around me, and I started playing when I was in seventh grade, and I used to see some of my friends playing, but I never really thought that I would, approach an instrument. And but then I guess you guys know Manish.
Yeah.
He taught me one of the first songs, which was kind of, I don't know. It's a song from a movie of Shah Rukh Khan.
Okay.
Tujhe dekha tujhe jana.
Jana.
Yeah. So that was the first song I learned,
Okay.
and then from then that I got a bit interested in guitar. So I wanted to do more, and which I already had like you know influence with rock music. So that's why I kept going further with guitar. So yeah.
Makes sense. So, would you say that music is your passion?
Yes, it definitely is because I guess there's nobody that don't listen to music. Everybody listens to some kind of music.
True.
In whether they're sad, happy, or whatever. But everyone has a different taste, I guess. So yeah, I guess I do.
So, what instruments do you play, and how did you learn those instruments?
Okay. The only instrument I know is guitar,
Okay.
Okay.
first of all. And then, well, guitar, bass, and ukulele, they're all kind of the same kind of instruments,
Yeah.
but with a different feel, I guess, different techniques. And like if you learn guitar, you already have some idea about ukulele or a bass.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar.
Yeah.
And that was the next question.
Like,
What
how
was
did
it?
you learn it?
Oh yeah. So yeah, like I told you guys, Manish taught me that, and from on then, I have my uncle who used to play guitar. He was good, and I asked him to teach me a few songs, because I didn't know anything about chords or notes on a guitar. So he taught me a few chords, and then I started jamming to the songs. But then I wanted to learn more, and then I used to go on YouTube every day and listen to like guitar covers and like watch them how they play it. So I guess I taught myself mostly. I mean, like there are like I have like so many teachers, to be honest, whether they're friends, my cousins,
Right.
So that's how I learned it.
So
But mostly, yeah.
was it a difficult, when you initially started and everything? Uh, of course, you had that liking towards music and guitar and everything. So was it a difficult journey of learning how to play the guitar?
Yes, it was kind of a progressive one because the more you go into music, the more difficult it becomes.
Right.
The more things you learn, the less you know about music. Because uh, I guess nobody is perfect in any instrument. Because everybody has a different style of playing. It's an expressive thing. I mean, you cannot tell which artist whether they paint or sketch. 'Cause you can't compare them because they got their own feel and taste to it.
There's
So
always a personalized touch.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is. Yeah.
So have you ever played with any bands? Do you have any music videos or?
Yes, I did start with my band when I was in, I guess, 11.
Okay.
Um,
11th grade.
11th grade. Yeah, sorry, not when I was.
11
Yeah,
grade.
that was, no. So yeah, I had this friend. I have this friend, Abishs.
Okay.
So he was like really good at guitar. So I always looked up to him for like playing guitar. And then he asked me to join in one of his band. I mean, we were not like a band thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't do any originals. We did some covers. We have one cover from that band, which is the band was named Endless Ivy, which which didn't stay for a long time. So because I had to join college, and Bishis had to go abroad for his studies, so we got split up. We did do some gigs, but like not like professional. When we had free time, we used to do it, but like not very often.
Just for
Okay.
fun.
Yeah, just for fun. And yeah, that's about it. I guess that's the only band I have. And right now, we were Vishesh again. He's like kind of the main man for the band. So we have a team now. It's not actually a band. So there are like maybe 10 or 15 people in the same team. So he does like different music with different people. So for when it comes to rock music, he approaches me. We do a song. We do have a song in YouTube. It's a cover from Albatross. Have you guys heard of it?
Yeah.
So it's called Mora Malai. Go check it out. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
So it's usually said, like even I did a project on music and everything when I was in college, and according to what I did my research, I read that people who play or make music, they're able to express themselves through music. Have you been able to do that, and how?
Well, personally, I haven't experienced the sadness, I guess. Because most of the time I'm really enjoying while I'm playing.
Yeah.
But when I'm sad, I really don't, go play a guitar.
Yeah.
So mostly I've done it when I'm really really happy. I'm having fun,
Yeah.
or I'm drunk. So yeah, the feel, I guess, it comes from within, and it is like it's different every time. And music is something that it's not always like what you've learned.
Right.
Like it's not always about the techniques or the theory. Like there are so many musicians who have like never went to like a school for music, and they're like now like legends
Yeah.
in music. So feeling wise, yeah, I tend to have more feelings when I'm drunk. So, but I don't drink that often. So,
Abish is thinking, okay, I'm giving out too much information
Yeah.
about myself now.
yeah.
Okay. So you have this business of jewelry and all.
Yeah.
And so like, did you choose to go there and study because it's like a family legacy that you have to carry it
Take
forward?
forward.
Or is it because you were actually passionate for it, because you went there for like for 6 months?
About a year.
Yeah, about a year.
Yeah.
You were there for a year studying about gems and things
Yeah.
like that. So is it a passion, or is it because you have this pressure of I'm taking the family business forward? So what is it?
So it's kind of like both,
Mm.
but like when I was in high school, my grades were like not very good. even I wasn't happy with them. So
How honest.
yeah.
So we studied together in high school, modern Indian school, and we were in the same batch. We had to study. We had to pitch in and study in the same class for our English
Economics.
and
Economics,
economics
yeah,
classes.
yeah.
So yeah, we're friends. Pretty good friends.
Yeah, pretty good friends, I guess.
Pretty good friends.
So yeah, I wasn't very good at studies, and but I guess I was good at music. So I was good at something, and
Yeah.
so I did have this thing in my mind that I would study. I would approach gemology, you know, but I thought that I need to have a scientific background to approach these, because you need to know about the chemistry of the stones, you know, how they are formed. So I didn't give it a lot of thought. So then I joined a culinary arts college, which I dropped off after 3 months. You know, 'cause-
Here, Nepal.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't name the college though. So anyway, it was a good college, I guess.
Yeah.
And so after that, I don't know. It wasn't just for me, you know, because when I was, you know, doing practicals in the kitchen, I was enjoying myself, but I didn't know if I could do that for the rest of my life,
Yeah.
you know. So then I told my dad that I don't want to study this, and he said, "So what are you going to study?" So I told him I want to study about diamonds and jewelries, and he was very happy, you know,
Yeah.
because it's kind of our legacy, and so my family has been doing it for more than like 40 years. So then I sent an email to the college in Thailand, and then I joined, and rest is history.
So where is your shop? Like not shop, this jewelry store that you have,
Okay.
and where is it located? What kind of jewelry do you guys sell?
Okay, so
And
it's located inside a gully, right? So it's not a really big store. It's
Kathmandu problems, no?
yeah, Kathmandu problem.
Are the roads broken?
So if you
like
yeah, that's like they have to be broken, you know. So so if you guys ever coming that way,
it's better to walk.
it's better to walk, or, you know,
Yeah.
not drive a four-wheel there. So yeah, it's located in Nardevi, which is I don't know how to explain. You can Google it there. So
Nardevi.
yeah, so it's store is called Swetkali Ornament. So you can Google that, and you can know the location from there.
We shall be tagging their accounts on
right
the
below.
description below, so you can check them out whenever you want.
So we mostly used to sell a lot of just gold jewelries, you know, gold ornaments, which is like a traditional thing in
enough.
here in Nepal and
Nepal.
India, you know. And but after I came back from Thailand, I wanted to introduce something more. So I told my dad, let's do some diamond jewelries, some color stones, and I mean we did have a few, but like we're not really into those. So right now we are selling diamonds and stones, color stones. So yeah, I'm trying to you know, I guess I don't know how to say this.
Take it forward.
Yeah, so expand
Yeah.
the business. Sorry.
So don't worry, like it will obviously like flourish. We wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Because diamonds are forever.
Yeah.
Yes.
And and so you're helping your father in the business right now and all of that. So are you happy doing all of this?
Yes, I am happy. I mean, like I don't have a lot of time for music these days, but I do enjoy myself in the store, you know, being busy, you know, because most of the diamonds we get it in a parcel, so it's like kind of a mixed quality inside. So I need to like sort them from like a good ones to the not so good ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really enjoy doing it.
Wow, imagine no, like going every day
You're between
sorting
diamonds.
diamonds.
You feel so rich.
Pretty expensive job, yes.
Okay, so like you mentioned that you don't get a lot of time for music. So do you like, is listening to music a part of your daily routine?
Yes, when I go to the toilet, when I wake up, when I cook something in the kitchen, I need to have while I'm driving.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, music is I guess everybody does that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Nice.
So, what are few music recommendations that you would give to our audience?
music recommendations.
And jewelry as well. Why
Yeah.
not?
Please buy from my store. Music wise, I guess it's kind of a personal taste, and everybody has their own taste, like food. Some
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
like it, some people don't. So I mostly listen to rock music, blues, classic rocks, mostly rock, anything with rock in them. And I'm not so much into the pop music these days or EDM. No offense. But,
Vidita loves EDM.
Yeah, um, so yeah, I would recommend to the people to listen to like classic stuffs, not like Beethoven or Mozart. I mean, they are great. I mean,
Yes.
like basically the classical guitar, which I have right now, is kind of intended to play those kind of songs. Because if I want to do a rock thing, I would need my amplifier, I would need my effect pedals, and my electric guitar. So it's kind of a hassle. So I didn't bring all of those here, but I would recommend to give it a try. Rock and roll, maybe some of the Elvis Presley songs. I mean, he's like the first guy to bring like rock and roll or rockabilly. So that's
Right.
where the rock started from. So yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we do have a surprise for you before we end our podcast today. And Abish will be playing one of his own pieces for us. Of course, it's what Abish is going to play. He's going to tell us. And thank you so much for watching and stay tuned. And we really hope that you enjoy the music video coming ahead now.
Bye, guys. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Stay safe.